Bob, you called this. I did not. I didn't see this, mainly because I didn't anticipate such a good showing out of the Penn State offense against this defense. I thought they would try to come out and run Saquon Barkley. They did exactly opposite. I thought a really, really good offensive game plan. You don't usually obsess about that in a shutout, but I thought that really was a lot of this game. 39-0.
Yeah, and I think the fact that Christian Hackenberg once in a while does not start off red hot. I think he hit a bunch of passes right away early. They got Godwin involved early.
7 of 7.
They got Barkley in the backfield. So yeah, this team is not the same. This is not the same offense that started the season. I think defenses are definitely more aware of 12 and 26, and with good reason. A lot of the times they were playing off Godwin, and he still made some plays. And you know, Penn State's defense, obviously, immobile quarterback. That's just hunting time for them.
Hunting.
Illinois couldn't run the ball. I think they figured out what they were trying to do after about a quarter, and it was really over. It didn't even look like the Lund kid wanted to be out there in the second half, and I don't blame them. They got overwhelmed. Nor
the replacement for Josh Ferguson, who was out hurt, and that was a steep downturn for the running game for Illinois. But Christian Hackenberg, that said, was very, very accurate early in this game. As good as he's looked in 2 years, I would say. You agree?
Yeah. I mean, you have to go back to some of those efforts. Well, he was good in the bowl game.
Second half in BC.
He was good in the bowl game, and obviously he had some good moments last year. I mean, as you could tell, James Franklin, who was in positive mode after the game. I don't know.
Positivity works.
He's going to stay positive from here on out. Of course, you got to be positive against Illinois. Let's see him be positive in a couple of weeks. We'll see how positive he is then. But I mean, I just think that he pointed out the touchdown to interception ratio. I think in the last 6 games, he's had 12 touchdowns and 0. Yeah. It's a big deal. That's the way they're going to run it. And we'll see how they got 3 games coming up. This was nice to have a winning season, but let's see what they can do the next 3 games.
Well, on the other hand, on the positive note, it's interesting to see a team get a little loosey-goosey and start running trick plays and doing stuff that you only do when you really get loose. You don't feel like you can have the liberty to run a Nick Scott halfback pass, toss back to Christian Hackenberg for a touchdown unless things are going well. And today things were going well.
Yeah, this was a nice win for Penn State. They played. It was their most complete effort of the year, no question, and a lot went right. So we'll see.
I thought a really good performance against a team that really has only been run out of the place once by North Carolina at North Carolina. They played tough against Iowa, they played tough against Wisconsin, and they beat Nebraska, but I guess that's not a big deal anymore.
Now you're just hurting my feelings. That's just cruel. I was feeling good about my life.
I had to. I'm sorry.
Back in the toilet for Bobby.
Anyway, we'll see you next week from Chicago. Until then, adios.